What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a huge major update to the Florian Wirtz to Liverpool transfer saga, because after the Wirtz's family flew to England to visit Liverpool and to speak with Liverpool executives, the Bayern bosses were relatively relaxed at first, but that's not the case anymore. Now they are really nervous that Wirtz will choose Liverpool, because Flo Wirtz has supposedly looked around the city of Liverpool and even visited houses, according to reports from journalists in England. Liverpool are ready to pay whatever it takes to take Florian Wirtz to Liverpool. So even if it's 150 million euros, which is 125 million pounds, Liverpool are ready and willing to pay that amount. Florian Wirtz just needs to choose Liverpool and the contract will not be an issue as well. Florian Wirtz also is set to visit Uli Hoeneß, the Bayern chief. Liverpool are also informed of that. Bayern of course want to act fast in order to close the deal before Liverpool do. But Liverpool are well in the race, and a meeting between Bayern and Florian Wirtz is planned for this week, because Florian Wirtz gave his word to Bayern last season, or at the end of last season, that one season from now he will be interested in a move to Bayern Munich, and Bayern thought that means he's nailed on to join Bayern Munich. But now with Liverpool in the picture, it's not as clear as before. And also Florian Wirtz just wants to honor his word and he wants to just sit down and talk with Bayern Munich. Wirtz won't be at Sabener Strasse, but he will be away from the cameras and he will meet Uli Hoeneß personally. Hoeneß has taken matters into his own hands and he's pushing, but Bayern want to finalize the agreement with the player before Liverpool. But Fabrizio Romano revealed the latest around this Florian Wirtz to Liverpool transfer saga and what the transfer hinges on, which I think is fascinating. So if you guys enjoy these daily updates, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here so you never miss the late daily updates around Liverpool FC's transfer news. So Fabrizio Romano's latest update is that Liverpool are fully prepared to pay Leverkusen a huge, colossal transfer fee, having informed Wirtz and his family as much. However, despite reports in Germany claiming that Bayern fear Liverpool will win the race, Fabrizio Romano insisted no decision has yet been reached, and it is Wirtz himself who holds the keys to a record-breaking transfer to Liverpool, given Liverpool will not have an issue agreeing a fee with Leverkusen. So the onus is now on Liverpool to turn players' head. Fabrizio Romano said the player is now talking with his family and considering the options available. So the battle for Florian Wirtz is absolutely ongoing. Bayern maintain their confidence to get the player, and Bayern are pushing to close the deal, but also Bayern still need an agreement with Bayer Leverkusen. On Liverpool's side, they remain calm. Liverpool made their best efforts to present the project to Wirtz. Liverpool told the player, if you want to come, we will be ready. But it's really important to see what the player himself wants to do. The crucial part of this story is the player. Bayern maintain their confidence and Liverpool are still there waiting to see what Florian decides to do. The thing is, Bayern don't really want to pay as much to Bayer Leverkusen as Liverpool. Bayern are not ready to pay 125 million pounds, 150 million euros. Their highest ever transfer fee is like 85 million euros, so it's nowhere near this amount of money. Basically Bayern are haggling with Leverkusen, and that hopefully will push Wirtz closer to Liverpool. Sky Germany's Florian Plettenberg also said that Wirtz is Liverpool's absolute dream target for the summer transfer window. Liverpool are maintaining contact with the Wirtz family and Wirtz himself. As of Wednesday afternoon, no official offers have been received by Leverkusen. Stay or go. Internally, Wirtz still hasn't informed Leverkusen of his decision. That's exactly what everyone involved is currently waiting for. And he also said that a departure of Harvey Elliott is possible. There are many interesting inquiries and talks are ongoing. Liverpool would not stand in his way if a suitable offer comes in, and that would make way in the squad for Florian Wirtz as well. And Florian Wirtz wants this transfer saga to end by the start of June. So in the next 7 to 10 days, We will know probably Florian Wirtz's decision, because he will join the national team next month in June and he wants his future sorted and finalized before that. Liverpool are believed to have moved smartly and quietly for Wirtz in recent days, and they also want to complete the deal early for him to join his current teammate Jeremy Frimpong, who recently passed his Liverpool medical, Paul Joyce reported, and Jeremy Frimpong will be announced as a Liverpool player as soon as the transfer window opens, like in a week or so. And 4 reliable journalists, 2 of which specialize on all things Liverpool, have set the record straight on Liverpool's pursuit of Florian Wirtz. So it was also claimed that Michael Edwards had recently flown to Boston to hold a meeting with FSG regarding Wirtz. The purpose of the alleged meeting was to reportedly make the funds needed to seal a deal available, but according to a fresh update from Louis Steele and Dominic King, there wasn't such a meeting in America, or at least the meeting wasn't because of are the funds available to sign Wirtz. Contrary to reports, in Germany, FSG chief Michael Edwards did not travel to the USA to get the green light on finances to sign Wirtz. He has no reason to travel to Boston. He would deal with FSG over the phone. Plus, Richard Hughes is leading Liverpool's transfer business this summer. And the Daily Mail report with Louis Steele and Dominic King, 2 reliable journalists, said that perhaps Bayern are cranking up the volume on Liverpool's interest to make it look like they have pulled off a mighty coup when they eventually sign Wirtz, or perhaps they are genuinely worried that Wirtz might choose Liverpool, the Premier League champions. The truth is probably somewhere in the middle. Wirtz is on holiday this week and he has a big decision to make while on his sun lounger. Does he taint his Leverkusen legacy by going to Bayern and strengthening their grip on the Bundesliga, or does he test himself in England? He has not made up his mind yet, but Liverpool will make a good push to sign him, and that is all there is to say at this stage. So it's still firmly in the balance. The Athletic's David Ornstein has said, "I don't have much of an update. Clearly Liverpool are very interested, hence contacting his representatives to express that. As you will have seen from word from Man City, they are no longer in contention because of the overall cost of the deal. No such word has emerged from Liverpool to date, and given the unique nature of the player, Liverpool will want to be in the mix, and if there is a chance to get him, Liverpool will go all out to sign Florian Wirtz. Many you speak to across the industry think Bayern remain in the driving seat, but others think that he will go to Liverpool, and some say that he will even stay at Leverkusen, which I think is the least likely scenario. This indicates a lack of clarity at present, and all parties are awaiting his decision. And Liverpool are committed to making this transfer happen. This is a serious transfer that is set in motion, and Bayern are already fully aware that they might have lost Florian Wirtz to Liverpool because of some Bayern insider that said, from Liverpool's side there is no panic, there is structure, clarity, momentum. Arne Slot has already made an impression on Wirtz, and the project at Liverpool speaks directly to Wirtz's ambition and style. Yes, Liverpool showed patience, but they also shown precision. Bayern relied on control tactics, soft media briefings, back-channel PR pushes, and an assumption that Wirtz would wait for them to dictate terms. That miscalculation fractured trust with the Wirtz family. Internally, Bayern now accept the deal is over, apparently. Plenty of Bayern supporters, first they were laughing that they could lose out on Liverpool, and now they are very angry at this latest report. And the formal offer is coming. Once Liverpool submits the formal offer to Leverkusen, the timeline moves quickly, and Wirtz wants a medical and personal agreement sorted before joining the national team. Or at the very least, he wants the two clubs aligned and the deal to be ready to be signed. And Leverkusen are open to it. Bayern know it's happening. Liverpool are approaching the final stretch with control and calm, no drama, no ego, just execution. This is no longer about whether Wirtz prefers Bayern or Liverpool. That decision has been made. All that's left is the timing of the reveal. And the only thing Bayern have left to manage is the story they will try to tell once the truth becomes impossible to deny. So that is very, very exciting. And the deadline is set for Florian Wirtz's decision. According to the German website Kicker, Wirtz has all the information he needs to know. He now just needs a little bit of time to decide where he feels he would fit in best. There was a meeting between Liverpool and the Wirtz family last week after their England trip has been mistakenly associated with Man City. It was indeed with Liverpool. Liverpool FC is said to have been powerfully impressed by choosing the 22-year-old as the center of the new team. Just like FC Bayern, Liverpool will go to the limit with this transfer. At Bayern, it is assumed that the national player will decide between Liverpool and Bayern. In 10 days at the latest, this should be happening. So in a week probably we will know Florian Wirtz's decision, and what a week it is going to be. A very, very exciting, highly anticipated week, and hopefully we can move forward with the Kerkez transfer as well. Paul Joyce has reported already that Jeremy Frimpong has passed his medical, and Liverpool have set a price tag of 85 million euros on Luis Diaz, which I think is pretty reasonable. That's around like 70 million pounds if my calculations are correct. David Ornstein said that Milos Kerkez to Liverpool is not done, but Liverpool are his priority and he's their top target, but they will have other options as well. Mamadashvili also confirmed that he will remain at Liverpool next season and he will not go on loan, and he will fight for his place. He will work hard every day and he will do absolutely everything to try and become the best goalkeeper possible, and he will enjoy working with Alisson as well. Darwin Núñez's priority apparently is to play for Atletico Madrid. He has already begun planning his life in Madrid in case negotiations come to fruition. Atletico Madrid's preferred negotiation move would be to submit a loan with an obligation to buy for Darwin Núñez. Next week, meetings will begin with the clubs interested in Julian Alvarez. One of those clubs is Liverpool, interestingly, so that could be very exciting. I can't imagine Liverpool signing Wirtz and Alvarez in one transfer window. That would break the internet and that would absolutely blow my mind. But we could, in theory, because Liverpool have a lot of money laying around. So what do you think about this very exciting Florian Wirtz transfer saga? I would love to hear your opinion. And what do you think about the latest reports, latest news that I shared with you guys in this video? Leave your thoughts down below. And I also wanted to share how Arne Slot gave this brilliant interview to the BBC. He said that excuses are for teams that don't win the league. And it's nice. His side, Liverpool, has won the Premier League title, so he doesn't need any excuses to sugarcoat the season. All these excuses you could give to Liverpool: not spending, not bringing new players in, taking over from a legendary manager. All these things are excuses for teams that don't win the league. And it's nice that if you have all these excuses, then you don't have to use them, but you still just won it. I did it now in 2 different leagues and in 2 different ways, winning a league title at Feyenoord and then winning a league title at Liverpool. And Arne Slot also said that he's hoping that Trent Alexander-Arnold gets a positive send-off at Anfield against Crystal Palace after he was booed by some fans. I don't think he will get an overly positive send-off, but let's wait and see. He will cherish for the rest of his life this Monday's open-top bus parade through the city to celebrate winning the title. And Arne Slot also disputed Arteta's argument that teams had to be in the right place at the right time to win the Premier League title. That's just another excuse by Arteta to cover his failings. He finished second 3 years in a row. And Arteta's only trophy is still the FA Cup that he won in his first season with the previous manager's team. And even Tottenham has won a major European trophy ahead of Arsenal and a major trophy ahead of Arsenal this season. That is hilarious, I think. And Arne Slot wasn't really worried about the uncertainty surrounding Salah and Van Dijk, and eventually they signed new contracts. And he also said that it would be stupid not to strengthen the Liverpool squad this summer, though he admitted that Liverpool may not be able to bring in all the targets that they want. So let's wait and see what happens. But Arne Slot was asked about Arteta's opinion, and he said everybody has the right to have his own opinion. I totally agree that maybe you have to be in the right place at the right time to win a Champions League or a FA Cup or a League Cup. But in a league season that's so long, normally the best team wins the league. And you can reach a final with good luck, but you can never win a league with only having a lot of luck. Maybe we were a bit lucky that Man City, for the first time in 5 years, had a difficult season, a difficult period. But we were also part of that difficult period because we beat them at home when they already lost a few and we didn't have one. And that's what you need when you want to win the Premier League. You cannot have a longer period of games where you drop points. And Arne Slot also said that we were very unlucky in the Champions League, that we had to play PSG in March because in this country we don't have a winter break. So we had to play from November to March with all these Real Madrid games, Man City games, all these tough games in between. And then at the end of that period, we had to play one team that can play just as intense as we can, but they had a winter break and we were in the end of a 4-month period. So I think if we could have played them in April, that would have been better. We were so unlucky because we were number 1 in the league table. We could have had Benfica like Barcelona had, and afterwards Benfica and Dortmund, but instead we got PSG and we got knocked out. But next season I think Arne Slot will go again in the Champions League with a better and bigger squad, and I'm really looking forward to it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.